Hello, hello. Here I am, giving you some Qigong love. We're just getting started here, gathering people to class here, checking in here. We've got one checked in. I'm also thinking about changing the platform to Zoom, so let me know how you all think about that, so I can see you all a little easier and we can talk a little bit more easily. Let me get this connected on Facebook here. So how are you as we settle in, as we get our mat set up, as we get our little home studios set up here? Are you ready for some Qigong relaxation? All right. Okay, I'm so happy you all are here today. Okay, okay. Good to see everyone. Let me know who's here if you want. Okay. Alrighty. Happy to be here with you. It's a beautiful day, another beautiful day in Georgia. Just waiting for a few more people to arrive to class. Okay, I think I will post in some groups here. Okay. Let me know what you need today. And we'll get started here in 1 minute. Just gonna wait 1 more minute for some people to arrive here in class. Okay. Notice your breath, notice your heartbeats if you're ready, if you've got your little home area set up and marked off as your sacred time for this full hour and a half. Then just start connecting with your heart and your breath and the love that's all around you. Okay. I'm gonna wait 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Okay. Okie dokie schmoky. All right, loves. All right. We've got a couple of people checked in now, so we're going to get started. We're going to start with opening your hearts, noticing your breath, noticing your connection to your emotions, noticing your connection to your thoughts right now. And just letting the breath be like the wind outside, like just observing the very nature that's surround you and the nature that's within you. Noticing where the breath is in your body. Noticing the flow of the wind. Does it feel trapped in any way? Does it feel fluid? Do you feel fluid? Do you feel stuck in a mental block, in an emotional block, in a physical block? Where does your energy today feel vibrant? Where does it feel just beautiful and colorful and full of life? And where does your energy maybe feel a little bit shriveled up, dried out, and not vibrant? And just take a moment and feel this bubble around you. This gooey, beautiful bubble of energy that's constantly giving you love, giving you energy that you deserve, giving you the food of life. The magic of life. It's such a mystery. In this mysterious nature of life, our main responsibility is to observe how we feel and to not suppress that, to honor that in all ways. Because though there is so much mystery around us, the one thing that is always real is how we feel. And it's a navigation. We are our own GPS to our own emotions. And emotions are different than desires. We might want something and feel a feeling because we're not getting it, for example. And then there's also the emotions of peace, love, joy, and harmony, and being aware of when we feel those things and being responsible for allowing ourselves to feel those feelings, and also being responsible for being aware when we're not feeling peaceful and joyful, and understanding and overstanding that it is our basic right to be able to feel those things. So really connect with your heart right now. the peace, the joy, the harmony that is the essence of your being. And connect with any part of you that needs that energy. Find that energy in a part of you. What part of you feels peace right now? Is there even just a little bit of peace in you? Just a piece of peace? Find that little part of you, even if it's just one cell of your body that feels so much peace. And we're going to amplify that around your whole aura, around your whole energy. You can take that responsibility for seeking and finding that peace within right now and covering yourself with it. And this might be from a memory. You might have a very, very peaceful memory of a time in your life when you felt so at peace. Maybe you were out on the water in nature. Maybe you were around an elder. Sometimes elders just cover us with that peaceful energy. Like everything's going to be okay because I'm here. And just cover yourself with that peaceful vibration. Because when we feel that peace, it's hard to not feel love, to feel loved and lovable and harmonious, and a certain kind of joy that comes with peace, a peaceful joy, not a joy in laughing at others or sarcasm, but a true joy in the peace, in the joy and the love, in the joy of feeling like you are peace and you are love. And it just feels so good. You see that it's good. You feel that it's good. The peace. You don't have to know why it's there. You don't have to scientifically prove it. You can just be with it. The peace that you find right now in this moment. And as we sit with ourselves, with no judgment, just feeling the peace of our own spirits, we ask ourselves, what do we need today in this Qigong class? We're about to do an hour and a half, a little less now, of all these stretches to cultivate our Qi, to cultivate our energy. And if we have any pains in our bodies, that might be a good place where we need to work on weeding the garden or planting new seeds. So in this ancient Qigong knowledge, we can choose to focus on different meridians, different pathways to the different organs, different mudras, different hand positions that help us access these meridians and give energy to our organs. We can focus on different chakra areas, different emotional needs. So I'm going to open it up to you right now. We're going to go around and share our names and what we need in class today. Okay. So take a moment, check in inside. What is it that you need today on a spiritual level? We all have physical needs. Some of us have more physical needs right now than others. Survival needs. But no matter what our survival needs are, we also do have spiritual needs. And sometimes people can have all their survival needs met, but none of their spiritual needs. So we get to cultivate the energetic needs together right now. And we also get to meet the physical need to exercise. So take a moment, ask yourself, what do I need today from class? What do I need? What do you need? And take 1 minute and just have a silent connection with ourselves. I'll start. My name is Aviva. My intention is to fully be here for you today until 3 o'clock and to also be available to answer any questions you might have throughout the week in the comments below. For myself, I would like to harness more emotional awareness and responsibility in taking the time to really cultivate that peace and be responsible for that myself through the many different tools that I have, including honoring whatever I'm feeling and feeling that anger and feeling that sadness and taking that responsibility to process it. So, what are your intentions out there? I see Jabri is here. You're asking me what you should do today. This is about you. What do you want to focus on today? Where do you feel a block in your body or mind or spirit or energy? Where do you feel a need that's unmet? And let me see if anyone is commenting on another platform with their intention. And as we continue class, you can add your intentions. And I'm also going to I'm going to just take a moment and try to tap in and just tap in energetically and see what I'm picking up on, what you all need out there. Okay. Alrighty, tidies. I am sensing. Okay, Jabri says he wants some attention to the knee. I love that. A lot of us have knee stuff going on. So that's good. I'm sensing some wrist stuff as well. So some joint stuff. We will be doing the full Wuji Gong form today, which does help with a lot of the joints in the body. I'm sensing elbows. I'm sensing full arms. I'm sensing hands. I'm sensing neck and shoulders and head. Just the full body. We're going to be doing a full body release today. Yes, we can do the feet jabri as well. So we will go ahead and start with this fun little just kind of an imaginary exercise of putting your hands out. And it doesn't have to be this high. I'm just lifting it up so you can see. We're opening up our hands to the heavens in a way. And we are working on receiving energy in our hands, receiving light, receiving gifts, receiving abundance. And just visualize this. Take time to visualize this abundance, in connection, in love, in energy, in light, in relaxation. Whatever you want to visualize coming to you. And feel your hands receiving this. Feel your receptivity to this. Just as if a spring of water is flowing in your hands. And just feel this energy being given to you. And feel that joy. Feel the joy you feel when you feel this gift in your hands. We're going to do a good minute or two just visualizing all this energy coming to you right in your own hands. Recognition, value, all these things coming to you. Patience, joy, peace, abundance. Got the whole world in your hands. It's all arriving, sprinkling. You are receiving. Feel your hands getting full and overflowing with this abundance, like a shower, like a beautiful shower of abundant energy being given to you. And savor this. Feel your gratitude. Beautiful. And hug this close to your heart. Feel the abundance, the peace, the joy, the energy, the relaxation, the patience, the gratitude, the love now coming into your body and your heart. When we receive this abundance and this peace, sometimes we got to push out some other stuff because to make room for it. Sometimes we got to push out the bitterness, the insecure feelings. If you got to give something up, I think abundance is a better choice than insecurity. What do you think? To receive, might as well give up insecurity and receive some abundance. What do you think about that? I like that. All right, let's do some wrist stretches now. We're going to stick the hand out, pull that thumb all the way down, And then each finger pulling towards the forearm. Nice and gently. Not too hard. Just go where you feel your own limitation. And then the other hand. Thumb. Index. Middle finger. Ring. And pinky. And then the whole hand. And then stretch it out. And bring your arm across. Pull it back with the other arm. And the other way. Bring both shoulders up. And release. 2 more times. Squeeze up. Release. And 1 more time. Good. Now we're going to do the facelift. We're going to open up the mouth and open the face as wide as we can. And close. And open. And close. 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 Do a sad face. A happy face. Angry face. Confused face. Shocked face. Surprised face. What am I missing? All right, we're going to go on each side of the nostril and just massage right next to the nostril to open up that face, open up the sinuses, each direction. So it's good, it's adding oxygen to the face, opening up, adding circulation, giving yourself a facelift. We hold a lot of emotions in our face. Pull the ears down and up. Tap under the eyes. Helps to get rid of those circles under your eyes by bringing circulation there. Tappy, tappy, tap, tap, tap. Do a little tap dance with your fingers under your eyes. Notice how your breathing changes. Tap, 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 tap. Mm. Might feel some vocalization coming, which is always good. La 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 la. And on the eyebrows, just like right on or under the eyebrows. Tap, tap, tap. Vocalize whatever's coming. Allow it to be mysterious. You don't have to know what you're going to sound like. It doesn't have to be rehearsed. La 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 la. Now we're right here in that third eye area, opening it up, breaking up that soil, making sure it's not too tight, so there's room to blossom. It might turn a little bit red as you bring more circulation to the area. That's okay. It will go away. If it does get red, it's a sign that you really do need this. All right. Now we're just going to do little circles in the jaw area. Okay. And shake it out. The bottom jaw moves. The top stays still. It's just in there. But the bottom one we can loosen up. Let's do a gurgle. Take a nice deep breath. Slightly constrict the vocal cords and just let out this bubbly sound. One more time. We're going to do one mudra before we go into the foot massage. We're going to bring our hand up. Bring the right pointer finger to the left middle finger. Cross that right middle finger over now to the left pointer. So it's like they're crisscrossed. Pointer and the middle finger. Then you're going to bring that the ring finger to the pinky of the other hand. The pinky to the ring finger. So those are crisscrossed as well. And the thumbs are relaxed up. I'll go over that again in just a moment. This is called, nicknamed the Arthritis Mudra. And I'll put the book in the comment in the description below so you can check it out. There we go. All right, I'm going to go over it again. If you've got it, hold on to it. Left hand up, index finger to the middle finger of the left hand, middle finger to the index finger. So they're crisscrossed. See that? And then you're going to crisscross the ring and the pinky. So the ring, the right hand goes to the pinky of the left and the pinky of the right to the ring of the left. And relax the thumbs. This helps with all inflammation. It helps with even the redness that we might have on our face from the little facelift that we did. I'm going to hold this for about a minute. Noticing the breath. 30 more seconds. Releasing inflammation in the body. Okay. So now we're going to go to our feet. Okay, a lot of tension is held in our feet. I know it might feel weird and silly to touch our own feet sometimes. It might tickle a little bit. Get some hydration if you need, but there's a reason why babies love their feet touched. You know, our feet are like our hands, and we want them to feel like our hands in a way. We want them to be involved in grabbing the floor as much as possible. So we're going to start with either foot. We're going to rotate a toe. We could start from either direction a few times to the left and then a few times to the right, and then pull the toe away from the foot. We're going to do this with all the toes, one toe at a time, circling it and pulling it. Okay. Circle, 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 circle. Doing great out there. And then bring the fingers in between the toes if it's comfortable. It's optional. We're going to rotate the whole entire ankle. And then the other direction. Okay, and you could try it with and without the fingers in between the toes. It's a different kind of little stretch. I'm going to pull the toes back, rub the bottom of the feet. And then you're going to rub between the toes on the top of the foot. Okay. Then we're going to find a trigger point. It could either be on the top of the foot or the bottom of the foot. We're just going to tap, 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 tap. And we're going to find a point that feels like, oh, it's interesting. There's a lot of tension there. And you're going to hold that point for 20 seconds. Good. Good job, Bree. You knew that was coming. You almost got it down, huh? You almost got it memorized, the technique. You've done it enough in class. All right, we might do 2 trigger points today. Feet need a lot of tension when it comes to survival issues and being grounded. Okay, and find another trigger point. It could be on the top or the bottom. We're going to hold that for 20 seconds. Woo. It's a good release when you find a good trigger point. Good. And then tap the whole foot and the ankle. Trim these nails. And then we're going to find a point on the inside of the leg, inside of the knee, about 2 or 3 fingers down. Just going to rub this point. Okay. And then on the outside, above the knee, about 4 or 5 fingers above, you're going to find that trigger point. Give a little massage to that. This helps all a lot of the organs. These are meridians that run to the liver, the spleen, kidneys. And we're going to pay attention to that knee. Nice warm circle around the knee. And while we're at this knee, we are going to do a couple of more massage moves on the knee than normal, since that's one of our intentions today, before we go to the other foot. Okay, we're going to tap. Just tap the energy around the knee. Just give the knee some extra energy today. And then we're going to pull out the tension from the knee. Pull it out. Pull out any destructive chi. I'm just bringing all the fingertips together. It's like pulling out. You make a bunch of beans and you pull out the bad beans. Or the pieces of rice that aren't as good. Might be green or something. And then we're just going to turn the chi over this knee in the other direction. Good. I'm just going to hold it and glide it down. Okay, good job. All right, other side. I'm going to start with any toe, circling it 3 times one direction and then 3 times the other direction, and then pull it away from your foot. Going down the whole foot. Okay, and then we're going to rub the whole, circle the whole ankle, both directions. Okay. And then pull the toes back and rub the bottom of the feet. And tap. And then rub between the toes on the top of your foot. Okay. Then we're going to find the trigger point, either on the bottom or the top of the foot. And we're going to hold that for 20 seconds. Okay. And then another one. See if you can find another trigger point. 20 seconds. It's like unclogging a drain when you find that trigger point. And it's like you pressing on that trigger point is like creating the suction for it to get unplugged, unclogged. Good. Yeah. Let's put some more tapping, rub around the ankles. Now we're going to find that point, a couple of fingers below the knee on the inside of the leg. And you'll feel like a little bit of like an owie maybe. And then circle that point. Both directions. And on the outside of the foot, 4 or 5 fingers above the knee. I mean the outside of the leg. Tap up and down. and brush. Okay. And let's give a little more extra ankle stuff just by giving that point a little bit of a circle over there. Okay. All right. Now we're going to pat the knee. Give it some extra love. And faster. Smile at your knee. Feel your knee smiling back at you. And pull any destructive chi out of the knee, bringing the fingers together. Like you're weeding a garden. Destructive energy, we can feed it, we can water it, or we can weed it. We can feed it or we can weed it. Okay, now we're going to turn. In the other direction. And there we have it. Just gonna glide it down. Good job on the feet. Okay. Good. We're gonna do a little tapping on the back of the shoulders before we stand up and then down. And brush. Other side. From the back of the shoulder all the way down the arm. And brush. Okay. Push the hands together. Release. Again. Release. And one more time. Oh, that's such a good one to release the upper back tension. Open up that right hand into a V. Bring it around the left ear and rub down till you swallow. And then rub the back of the neck. 2 more times, please. Draining that lymph. Ooh, oh my goodness. Oh, little shoulder tension back there. Oh yeah, there's the knot. One more time. Okay, other side, please. It's so wonderful to meet that need of giving yourself a little bit of a shoulder massage. It's so important. About ready to stand up, everyone, for the Wuji Gong. All right, get whatever hydration you need. Honor your body. If you need to run to the bathroom, do that. I will be right here, getting started with the Wuji Gong. This form is a wonderful thing to do daily. It takes 10 to 20 minutes, depending on how long you do each move. So we're going to get started. Okay. We're going to start by standing shoulder width apart. Okay. And we're going to bend the knees just a little bit. I apologize for my whole body not being in the picture. So just follow along the best you can. I know some of you who take my classes regularly at the Y, you know what you're doing. So feet are shoulder width apart. Knees are slightly bent. We are going to bring our yin hand, which is right for women, left for men, under the belly button, about 2 fingers below, and the other on top. And we're going to hold this belly and shake it up and down. Okay, and then we're going to shake the knees up and down. So it's like we're bouncing on a trampoline almost, but we're on the ground. But you kind of feel that bounciness, and your shoulders are going up and down as well at the same rate of everything else. So you can play around and go a little bit faster, go a little bit slower until you find this bounce that feels like your frequency, like your rhythm, that feels almost automatic and just easy, not forced. You don't want to force the shoulders up and down, but it's just kind of relaxed. Okay. Get a nice bounce going. Notice your feet. Lift those toes and let them fall down like they're grabbing the floor a little bit more than they were. Okay. It's good to see everyone today. Thanks for being here. Sometimes this just brings up little kinks that start unraveling in the body. And just let your body just move however it wants as it undoes these knots with the vibration of shaking. It's kind of like adding some kind of grease to a knot, and it just starts loosening it up. That's what your shaking is doing. It's just adding that energy that you need to loosen the knots. We're going to let the bottom hand come out, face up. So for men, this would be your left hand coming out. For women, this is your right. And so remember that what we started with, that receiving energy of feeling that abundance in your hand. And then the other one comes down. So this is receiving the energy from the earth. And then it circles around in your hand like a circle, like an infinite loop, feeding itself, regenerating, renewing itself. Think about how things can regenerate in your life. Think about how forgiveness regenerates giving in your heart. Little things. I'm not one of those people who say you should forgive everything right away, but just little things, like little things that bother you, little noises that your neighbors make. They're not intentionally trying to hurt you. Like, I forgive you. Whenever you have the power and the ability to forgive because they know not what they do, it just helps to kind of bring that peace in your heart. Forgive people for making silly, mean comments on Facebook or, stuff like that. So you don't take on any kind of negative energy that you don't have to. And then shake, shake, shake all that, any kind of negativity you don't need. Just shake it off. Shake, 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 shake. Shaking in general is so good for you. It brings you to a more harmonized place in your body because it vibrates every cell so that they're all kind of singing the same song. It's like tuning them up for a song. It's like activating their song, activating the orchestra within. Slowly come to stillness. I could shake all day. Feels so good for digestion. When in doubt, shake. Animals do it when they're stressed out. You see them shaking. It brings things back into balance in the body. It's like a massage for the energy. Okay, so we are pretty still right now. You might have a little rocking motion. Shoulders are relaxed. What you're going to do is you're going to start with the next part of this form. The first part was basically the shaking. The next part is the upper body. We're going to lower that left shoulder down and then just release it. It might stay down if you started up here, so just let it stay where it stays when you bring it down. And the right shoulder comes down and release. Beautiful. Back and forth. Left down. Release. And right down. Back and forth. Barely visible, but you can feel between the shoulder and the ears there's an opening. Relax your face, lips part, a little smile. About halfway there. And then we're going to rotate that left shoulder back. Nice and relaxed, keeping that underarm open like a breeze is lifting it up. Other side, 3 times. Back to the left. And back to the right. Feeling that peace within bubble all around you. And back to the left. And the right. And at the same time, both at the same time. And up and down. Arms all the way up, keeping those shoulders relaxed and then just letting the arms float down like feathers. This is one of my favorite parts of this whole form. It just really activates the chi in me. I don't know if y'all have a favorite part of the form, but if you do, that's the part of the form I recommend doing. Even if you don't remember the whole form every day, just do the part that really feels like it activates your chi, because that's the whole purpose of doing qigong and practicing qigong, is to really activate your chi, cultivate your chi. Whatever that means for you. We're going to come up halfway and reverse. Congratulations, everyone who's feeling your chi out there. It's a really wonderful feeling, like you're floating almost with your energy. It's so grounding. The essence of qigong is that it's incredibly grounding. And what does grounding mean in electricity language? It means that you're getting rid of the excess electrocuting energy, the energy that hurts you. It's like you're getting rid of that by grounding yourself. And all that frenetic energy just melts away, just falls away from you as you ground. So we're going the opposite way now. We're going down and then up. Floating up. And down. Have a little more room this week. It's a wonderful healing technique. I've spent a good amount of time in hospitals doing these Qigong moves with people. It always seems to help so much, whatever you're going through. So feel free to share this video with anyone that you think might need it. We'll do one more, and then we're going to keep our hands above our heads. Yin hand first, so right for women, left for men. The other on top, fingers spread. If your ears were to climb up to the middle of your head, then that's where your hands would go. And just hold this energy, and like we were holding in the beginning of the class, the receptive hands. Now your whole body has become receptive to this light. The light's pouring in, but don't worry, you've got these filters right here. So anything you don't want is being filtered out. And it's almost like the white light is being filtered into the rainbow as it pours into your body. Every cell of your body receives a different color energy, maybe whatever color you need. Throughout your whole body, all this rainbow light is coming into you. And your hands come over your eyes, your throat, your heart, your tummy, your knees. Every class we do is different. Sometimes I focus on the eyes. There's a class where we focus on the eyes. There's a class where we focus on the wrists more. So you can see, I think there's about 10 classes now since quarantine that I've been putting online instead of teaching live at the Y. Mondays and Wednesdays at 1:30 every week. Arms come out to the sides now. We're going to lift the left heel, bending both knees, and rotate the left knee towards the right. Okay, let me tilt this down a little bit so you can maybe see some of my knees. Can I go back anymore? Yes, I can. Okay. So I'm rotating the knee. Both knees are bent. And then the other direction. Okay. Trying to get in here. Okay. Pardon my readjusting here. Okay. That's what we could do right now. So now we bend the left knee, bend right knee as well, and rotate that right knee towards the left. Let the arms just relax at the side. And the other direction. Hmm. And then we're going to bring both knees together, bend, and just a little tiny rotation to the left. Your feet are together, your thighs are together. Did anyone else just see that light over there? I feel like a fairy just flew in here, taking class with us. And the other direction. And then stand shoulder width apart, like a tree in the wind. We're just going to rock back and forth. Let the arms do whatever. The feet are nice and grounded on the floor. Good. So this the next part of the form is connecting with the earth. So we're going to end with a little earth meditation. Arms are out to the side. Your feet are nice and grounded. And just connect with that earth energy. Receive the earth energy through your feet. Feel it surround your ankles and your thighs. Enter into your lower dantian power. Earth energy, mixing with that spirit energy. Okay, beautiful people. We're going to the next part of the form. There's 2 more parts. Doing great. We're going to bring the hands in front of us about 2 fists away. And so it's like we're holding a little ball right there. We're going to hold that ball. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to rotate the hips as if we're holding the ball right there. Okay, so we're just going to like move that trunk of the body down and up, kind of like a weeble wobble, holding that ball. That just massages the hip area. I just remembered a crazy dream I had last night. That often happens. It's like when you're in the Qigong energy, it's like the dream energy. And you remember your dreams sometimes. which is a nice place to explore subconscious feelings that you have that you feel like you can't feel in real life. Real life. Okay. Open up. Bend the knees and lift that left arm all the way up to the ear and just let it float down like a feather. So if your legs are widened right now, just so you know, they're like, more than a couple of feet apart, whatever's comfortable for you, not too wide. A nice wide stance in relation to the size of your body. And I'm bent over and just lifting the arms up and gently letting them drop like a feather. This is so good for kidney stuff, lower back stuff. And you're just lifting the arms back and forth, nice and gently. If this hurts your back, you can do more of like a standing pose. But if you can, bend down, kind of like a tabletop, flattish back. Nice deep breathing. Now we're going to reach across the body. It's nice to finally have room to do this here. I moved the curtains back just a little bit. If you feel bad, just do Qigong. Telling you. Helps everything. Because basically, when we feel bad, we're depleted. And we're spiraling down. Or we're viraling down. And so just doing a little bit of Qigong fills you back up. And there might still be a little kind of battle between, like, as you're filling up, you're still spiraling down. But then once it catalyzes, it can actually change the spiraling to spiraling up. So instead of your cup being drained of water, it's being filled up. And it's being sustained and maintained. So that's part of the emotional responsibility I've titled this class, is really being responsible for that spiral direction that you're in. If you're feeling your energy being depleted, being aware of what that feels like, being conscious of what that feels like. And sometimes when our energy is depleted, we have this horrible habitual thing that we do, which is we try to grab energy from other people, blame other people, and get our energy back from them, which is like this weird game because nobody wins. It's like war. Whereas what wins is when you just step back and you're like, wait, there's abundant energy. I don't need to get my energy back from this person. I'm going to let karma deal with it. And I'm just going to step back and fill my energy up with the Qigong, with my own Qi, which is an eternal, infinite source of power that I always have access to. A fight with someone else is like that downward spiral. Whereas you can just remove yourself from the situation and just stand in your power, in your light. Nothing more powerful than that. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone in order to find inner peace. It's the opposite. Just be the peace instead of just stuck in proving yourself or needing validation. Just be the validation through the peaceful energy that you are. It's the best feeling ever. Just a couple more, and then we're going to go into the Wujigong. This form is called the Wujigong. What does Wuji mean? What does Gong mean? What does Qi mean? You ask such good questions out there. Okay, we're going into the Wuji now. That means nothingness. It can also be defined as womb. Something where creativity begins. The nothingness that comes before creativity. Just let your body flow without your mind getting in the way. Let the body just flow with the energy. And trust these movements, these nice, slow, cultivating Qi movements. What does Gong mean? Wuji Gong. Gong is studying something, both physically and emotionally and always. Not just books, but through experience. So Wuji Gong is experiencing and studying what it's like to be in the womb again, to be in a place where you are being created, where your energy is being created. What is Qi? You can define it as energy, but it doesn't stop just there. It could be the essence, the spirit, the breath, the essence of all things, the potential and the kinetic energy. Qi. Hachi. What is Qi? So Qigong is studying that, studying Qi, experiencing it, learning about it, talking about it. Typically, we do this Wuji part of the Qigong for about 5 minutes. So we'll do this for a few more minutes. And then we'll be about done with class. Now, if you cannot feel the Qi, that's okay. Slow down a little bit. It takes some people 2 years to feel it. Legit. That's okay. So you can be studying it mentally by just coming to class and going through the motions. And then soon you'll get there where you feel it experiencingly. experientially. It's all chi cultivation, whether you feel the energy or not. Try to stay focused on class. Hmm. So there's a lot of chi feelings you might experience, and you might not even know that it's a chi feeling. You might just think that you're being weird. So besides the main thick energy that you floaty feeling that you feel around you, that's really easy to identify as chi. You might also feel like tingles. You might feel little sparks, like little firecrackers coming off of your body in a way. You might feel rushes of cold, rushes of heat. You might start trembling. You might have an emotional release. You might have a pain somewhat intensify, but not a sharp pain. You just might feel thicker and heavier. And the trick is to just always love what you're feeling. Thank this feeling and try not to judge it. Try not to be scared of it because it's unknown or something you never felt before. Just be open to this feeling as much as you can, this energy around you and in you. And just being okay with understanding that your body is way beyond just the physical, that you can actually feel your energy as well. And what that feels like is interesting. Let's do this for one more minute. Uji. And let's just think about chi, this practice as really a peaceful practice. Sometimes in this hustle and bustle of the world, we think about doing things for power, for money, for being better than everyone else, you know? And this you do get power from this class, you do get chi, but it's not to hold over anyone else's head or prove anything to anyone or be better than anyone. It's about feeling your whole self. And through being able to feel your whole self, you feel your connection to everyone else and the harmony and the peace and the equality, the equanimity. It's like the opposite energy of power hungry. It's feeding power to people. It's being the light in the room that they need through the darkness, power struggles. You got this, everyone. I love you so much. Any questions or anything you want to share before we do our final bow out of class? And remember, I'm here, you know, to answer questions after class as well in the comments. I am open to receiving donations if you have them to give. It's up to you. I'll put a PayPal link in the comments as I end class. If you feel you would like to share with me. And I look forward to seeing you Wednesday. Let's make a little energy bubble together. Let's pass it in a circle. And the other way. And let's hold this bubble together and bring it out and replicate our peaceful energy and our light for the world. And we're going to send it out. 1, 2, 3. Optional bow. We thank all the ancestors, all the lineage holders. 谢谢种子. And we thank all the teachers. 谢谢老师. And we fill our hearts with gratitude and compassion, and we replicate this and we spread that out to the whole entire world. Like the smiley faces inside of us, jumping out and celebrating life with the world. Well, let me know how you felt about class. Just have a wonderful day. I'm putting my PayPal here. And wonderful having class with you. I appreciate you so much. Did I spell that right? Mwah. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this whole hour and a half. Give yourselves a big hug and tap on the shoulder. And feel free to come back and do this class again anytime.